Alright, yo guys, what's going on? It's Rage, and welcome back to another Modern Warfare beta video. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you guys. This video here was going to be my uncut thoughts and opinions on the Modern Warfare beta and everything like that, but I was in a little over my head because I got off work really late this morning, and now I don't have a whole lot of time to actually sit down and record this video because it's almost 12:30 as of right now. It's 12:25. The beta is ending in 35 minutes, and obviously by the time this video goes up, it'll be way over because I'm planning on this video going up on Saturday while I'm at TwitchCon. So for those of you guys that were looking forward to that video, I'm sorry I couldn't do it right now. It was just really more so a series of unfortunate events, such as my life. So still though, this video here is going to be my final thoughts and opinions on the Modern Warfare beta. Who knows? Maybe even I'll try and keep this a little bit uncut. Who knows? But probably not, because I've pretty much cut everything all the way up until this point in time. It's fine. It's great. Being a YouTuber is so much fun. This is why I've been doing it for like 10 plus years at this point in time. But anyways, I really do need to hurry up with this video though, because I really don't have a whole lot of time, and I want to be sure I get this done before the beta actually ends. So there were obviously a few things that I wanted to go ahead and talk about with you guys as far as my experiences with the Modern Warfare beta goes, and then on top of that, I was also going to go ahead and talk about what my future plans are with Modern Warfare. I mean, really in the grand scheme of things, when it comes to my future plans with Modern Warfare, this year I want it to be really different. I'm going to be doing something different with my YouTube channel, not in terms of like giving up on Call of Duty, obviously that's not happening, but with Modern Warfare, I did not do this with Black Ops 4, and I did this a little bit with World War II, but I really want to try and upload this game as much as I possibly can, because this is where the biggest opportunity and potential for growth comes on YouTube, especially for a Call of Duty content creator. I mean, obviously, you got to upload the new Call of Duty, because that's what, you know, a lot of people are searching. And before I get any comments about this, no, that's not to say that I'm going to completely stop uploading, you know, other Call of Duties or multi-COD or even streaming the other Call of Duties. It's just that I want my main priority to focus on Modern Warfare just because of that potential growth opportunity, you know? And quite honestly, the old school Call of Duty has been, obviously been going on for a very, very long time, and this has been like the cycle of Call of Duty over the past couple of years, easily since Ghost, if you guys think about it, where we play the new game for a couple of months and then we just end up going back and just, you know, going back to multi-COD. So I really want that to be different with this year, and again, it's not to say that you can't grow off the old Call of Duties. I mean, like, people have obviously done that. It's just, you know, pretty unlikely for the most part. And so far, I've really been enjoying Modern Warfare. I've had a fantastic time playing the beta, and I just want to give this game a proper chance, you know? As far as future plans go with that, I mean, other than trying to just be as consistent as I possibly can on this game, one thing that I really do plan on doing is Road to Dark Matter, or really whatever the Mastery camo in this game is. And then also on top of that, one thing that I've heard that's going to be a thing with Modern Warfare this year when it comes to the DLC is that the DLC will be free, and I think PS4 still has the exclusivity, but instead of it being a week like it was with Black Ops 4, or even so a month like it was with World War II and previous Call of Duties, good lord, that was rough. Apparently what the deal is for this year is that the PS4 exclusivity is only going to be going on for, like, I think a day or two. So, say there's new weapons, new DLC that's added to this game, Xbox and PC players are really only going to have to wait about those 1 or 2 days. So, I won't be, or at least, like, personally for me and, you know, a bunch of other, like, Xbox and PC Call of Duty content creators, is that we're not going to have to sit there and wait a very, very long time to get all the new content and make videos on it. So, personally, I think that's a great thing, and that's definitely one thing for me, at least, that's going to keep me playing this game, and also on top of that, again, like, the road to whatever Mastery camo is in this game. Just overall, though, I really am excited for this year, and I'm just excited what Modern Warfare is going to bring to the table once the full game releases later on this October. I think I pretty much talked about everything that I wanted to as far as my future plans with this game goes. Again, and just in the grand scheme of things, I really want to give this game a shot, like a proper good shot on YouTube, and see how it goes for me. I mean, even so, on Twitch, my first weekend of the Modern Warfare beta, and then even here into the second weekend, it's been a great time on Twitch. I've really been enjoying streaming this game. Now, again, when it comes to my experience, this is where I want to go ahead and transition topics here. My experience with the beta has been really great. I've actually been really enjoying this game. The sniping feels amazing. The red gunning feels amazing. I'll talk more about weapon balance here in just a little bit, but I've also been very open about this, and I'm not, again, I might have a very unpopular opinion for saying this, but I feel like these extremely long betas are completely unnecessary. Obviously, in terms of the longevity, you know, it's nice to get as many people as you can playing your game so you can hopefully get, you know, enough people to eventually buy your game for those that are undecided. But in all honesty, I really feel like all we needed for this beta was just 1 weekend, and that was really only to test the crossplay, which also crossplay is obviously another thing I'll talk about here in just a little bit as well. This dude is shooting at me with a pistol. What are you doing, bro? I was gonna say, if I flicked on that man, I would have ended that man's career. I would have canceled his pre-order right then and there. Again, though, I've been having a great time playing this. It's just that now, for me, I'm kind of glad the beta is coming to an end, or again, by the time the video is up, that the beta is officially over, just because 2 weeks was way too long for this. Playing the same 4 or 5 maps. I mean, we had Ground War that was added this past weekend. I think it was added on, what, Friday? Saturday? I actually really did enjoy the Ground War mode. I mean, obviously, that's Call of Duty's take on Battlefield. I don't think anybody needs, or at least, I don't think that's really a secret by any means. It's Call of Duty's take on Battlefield. battlefield. And honestly, I actually really like it. I was going to say, it's cool. I enjoyed the map. It seemed pretty fun. It gives room for lots of opportunities of playstyle, whether you're a sniper who likes to rush, a sniper who likes to sit back, people who obviously like to red gun, pub stomp, all that. So again, though, like I was just saying, when it comes to these long betas, I know I probably have an extremely unpopular opinion, but I feel like with, depending how long the betas are, I feel like it drives a lot of people to just grind it, play it out, and be like, okay, I'm bored, I'm done, I don't need to play this when the game comes out. I just want people to have a game that they're excited for. Like, I want them to be, you know, like, wanting more, you know? Obviously, you don't want to give too much in the beta, but at the same time, like, the beta's been going on for so long to where we probably should have had more at this rate. At the same time, I'm kind of glad we didn't get so much more content because, you know, we still have more things to look forward to once the actual game comes out. It's just that with these long betas, it seems like people will eventually just get really bored of it a lot quicker, and that's honestly been the case for me. It's not like I've had a bad time playing it, it's just that because we've been playing the same 4 or 5 maps for 2 weeks now, it's just been fatiguing. I've still been enjoying it, but it's just, it's a little fatiguing. Again, I just feel like only one weekend was needed to test crossplay. And now, speaking of crossplay though, one thing that I have realized is that especially in the 10v10 modes and in that ground war mode, it doesn't really seem to be input-based matchmaking, which is exactly what pretty much all of us thought it was going to be. Now, granted, I think that's a different story when it comes to 2v2 and 6v6 so far. I mean, again, I'm playing mouse and keyboard. Look, controller player, PlayStation. So I'm thinking for the 10v10 mode, ground war, or just, you know, really any mode that's 10v10 or more, that's where the cross-platform is not going to be based off of input-based matchmaking. And I think input-based matchmaking is really going to work. What's up, man? It's really only going to work for like 6v6 and maybe lower, like 6v6, 2v2, 1v1 if they have that kind of mode. Especially when I'm solo queuing, I have realized that if I were to ever play 6v6, that's when I'm getting into all mouse and keyboard on PC lobbies. I have been trying to go for this spawn shot all week, and I have not hit anything more than just a single collateral. When it comes to cross-platform on the 6v6 and 2v2 modes, I think that's where it's supposed to work like Fortnite, where it's input-based matchmaking. So if you're partied up with a PC player using mouse and keyboard, or a controller player on console, that's when you'll get into the mixed lobbies of 6v6. But again, it didn't really seem to be the case in these 10v10 game modes. I don't know if that's going to change by the time the full game officially releases, but honestly, I hope they don't change anything with that. Like, I've had a lot of fun just playing in these lobbies, and it's not even so for the joke of, oh, haha, you know, PC players shit on console players. It's not even for that joke. It's more so for the longevity of PC players, because, you know, us PC players, we all know this already. Most of the time, our new Call of Duty games are dead in terms of population by like January, February. We're only able to play like Team Deathmatch and then maybe the double XP playlist modes. He shot me through my teammate, didn't he? Oh, no, okay, he killed him first, then melted me. I suppose that actually works out perfectly, because the next thing that I wanted to talk about, and one of the biggest things, is the weapon balance. So far, for what it is, I think the weapon balance it's a little chaotic, but at the same time, it reminds me of Modern Warfare 2, and I love that. For as broken as the logic is, and I mean, even in terms of the execution, I mean, shit, it's so annoying getting shredded by an M4 in like 3-4 shots across the map. Granted, you know, like, that's typically what every assault rifle does, but the time to kill is so fast in this game, and honestly, I love it. Again, I know it's broken and flawed logic. If everything's overpowered, then everything's balanced in that sense, you know? I think, again, that is one thing that Infinity Ward really stressed on, was the fact that there's been so much focus on trying to absolutely perfect everything when it came to the weapon balance, and it ruined a lot of the fun of Call of Duty. So if they're completely throwing that out the window and they don't really change anything with the time to kill, I mean, honestly, I'm not really going to complain about it. To me, though, again, it just brings back that chaotic feel of Modern Warfare 2, and I really, really like that. This is one thing that I'm really looking forward to when I actually start going for the dark matter equivalent in this game. Red gunning is so much fun in this game. And I'm not even one to sit there and pub stomp and red gun, because that's just not my playstyle. I don't really like doing that, but god damn does it feel nice red gunning. And the sniping in this game, bro. Oh my god, I popped off there for a second. The sniping in this game, the AX50, is so nice. I love this sniper so much. One thing that I definitely did want to mention as far as the weapon balance goes, and I know this kind of goes back as to what I was literally just saying, that I like the fast time to kill and everything, but something that I've noticed, especially with the assault rifles in this game, is that you really get beamed across the map. And again, that's not necessarily a bad thing, it just doesn't really seem like there's much damage range fall off. It almost seems kind of pointless to use a sniper, at least at a distance, just because, like, it's almost kind of like, why bother risking missing one shot when you can just beam 3-4 shots across the map and destroy somebody, you know? I think that's like the one criticism that I have, but I mean, at the same time, I mean, I guess it's not really the biggest deal. It's like old school Call of Duty time to kill. It's still pretty nice. It again just seems like, you know, this constant thing that everybody is always like arguing with each other about is the time to kill, especially with Black Ops 4, which again, I'm so glad that that 150 health thing did not come back for this game. It just needs to be 100 health so everybody can stop fucking thinking that because you have 150 health, you actually have more health when you really don't. Again, though, I would honestly say that's like my one criticism of the time to kill in Modern Warfare, but even if they don't change it or do some sort of adjusting to it, it won't even really bother me that much. So now this is what I was talking about. I feel like when you're solo queuing in these 6v6 modes, that's when it's really input-based matchmaking. Obviously, again, we'll see how it really is once the full game comes out, but I feel like the way they have it in the beta right now is solid. So, like, this is what I'm talking about, man. Like, even in 6v6, like, you kill 2 people, you expect people to start, you know, like, spawning in the back of their base, but they're not there. Sitting here, running around, trying to find people, and just not seeing anybody.
Enemy has Charlie.
Oh, that was close. That was lucky. There we go. I don't know if this is an issue with the spawns, but again, like I was saying, man, like, it just seems like 6v6, even on, like, Hackney Yard, the cave map, Gunrunner, it just all seems so slow. I don't know if it's just me, but the spawns, I feel like, definitely need some work. Actually, yeah, that is one thing that I wanted to talk about. The spawns in this game definitely do need some work. Because, for example, if you have A and B flag and domination, I feel like, especially on, like, Grozna Raid, or at least in the 10v10 modes, you should not be spawning in the back of the map. I feel like you should be spawning at some, like, middle point between, like, A and B, for example, so you're not spending a majority of your time just running around trying to get to the map's hotspots. That guy hit the fucking ground instantly. Did you see that? This man, like, instantly hit the... I'm such a dick. That's exactly what he did, though! I love the feel of the MP5 in this game. I just love the feel of the red guns. Just everything in this game feels so nice, man. To me, though, honestly, I really feel like this year is going to be really good for Call of Duty. And I know a lot of Call of Duty content creators, you know, obviously say that kind of thing. It's like, oh, this year's going to be the greatest year ever for Call of Duty. And then, you know, the shit flops. But I don't know, man. Something about Modern Warfare is just hitting different right now. Like, it's much more different than World War II and especially Black Ops 4. Obviously, over the past couple of years, like, basically ever since Black Ops 2 with the release of Ghosts all the way up until Black Ops 4, like, each Call of Duty has been different, but they just haven't really had that addictive feel. Now, granted, like, I've liked a lot of the recent Call of Duties that have come out. It's just that the majority populace, if you will, like a good majority of the people who, you know, were playing Call of Duty just didn't like it, didn't want to see content on it. So it's just been, I don't know, it's been in the shitter for the past couple of years, which really sucks for somebody like me who, again, who has, like, enjoyed the recent Call of Duties and wants to play them, wants to make new content on them. I'm just really hoping that Modern Warfare is different this year. And again, like I was talking about towards the start of this video, I really want to focus a lot on making content on this game. As a matter of fact, it was just what I was talking about, how, like, Call of Duty's been so bipolar over the past couple of years. It was the thing that actually stopped me from daily uploading with Black Ops 4. Black Ops 4 was that game to me where I sat there and realized, holy shit, people really do not like Call of Duty. And just obviously as a Call of Duty content creator, it's been hard over the past couple of years. So I don't know. I'm really hoping for the best with Modern Warfare. I personally like the game. I'm really going to give this game the best shot. I'm going to give this game a fair shot, if you will, with, like, really wanting to focus on it on my Twitch live streams and especially here on YouTube as well, uploading, you know, new and fresh content on the game. And again, thankfully enough with the whole PS4 exclusivity type deal, we're not going to have to wait, or at least, you know, like, Xbox and us PC players aren't going to have to wait so long for new content to come. So I feel like a lot of things are lining up really, really well. It just really depends on the execution. It just really depends how this game is on release. Again, the biggest thing for me personally so far is that I've enjoyed the game. It's just that the beta for me personally went on way too long. Just playing the same 4 or 5 maps again just got really fatiguing really quickly. I still enjoy the game. I'm down to play it. It's just that, you know, I would have preferred more maps and just, you know, like, again, with a longer beta, probably should have given more content. But again, at the same time, I'm kind of glad they didn't. So I don't know. Oh my god, I suck. I'm so mad. You know what really depresses me, yet at the same time doesn't surprise me in the slightest, is that I really haven't hit shit throughout the course of this beta. Every single time I would stream Modern Warfare, yo Mike, you hit anything? I was getting a lot of questions, and no. Answer is no, guys. I don't know who you guys think I am. I had also even planned to do something where I was thinking, you know, maybe if I hit enough clips, like whether it win, like, I don't know, quad feeds, streaks, you know, like nice things. I was thinking that maybe if I actually hit enough clips, I'll make some sort of, like, mini-tage, just slap that together, and yeah, no. Part of the reason as to why I'm now sitting here making this video, because I'm just like, I don't know why I thought I was good enough to do that, and of course the fuck I'm not. Hello? Okay, now it's 1:30 in the afternoon. The beta should be done by now. Okay, we'll see. I mean, regardless if it's not, I think I'm done now. Like, I'm good now. I've had my fun on the Modern Warfare beta. It's time for it to end. So anyways, though, guys, on that note, that's gonna go ahead and wrap up this Modern Warfare beta video. I really hope you guys have enjoyed. And now begins the month-long process where we just sit here and wait for the new game to come out, which, I mean, for me personally, I don't know about y'all, but I'm just gonna go back can play some Call of Duty 4. Don't mind me. But seriously though, guys, I really hope you all did enjoy the Modern Warfare beta. If you guys have your own thoughts and opinions on what you guys thought about the beta, go ahead and leave those down in the comment section below. Again though, I really had a great time with the beta. I'm so looking forward to this game's full release. I'm really looking forward to giving this game like an actual chance. I'm just excited for the future. I really am. So yeah guys, once again, I hope you all enjoyed the Modern Warfare beta. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. It's been Soul Rage, and I will see you guys later. Take care, everybody.